All right. I don't know if this is lagging or not right now. I don't know what's going on, but you can't really see our faces because the sun went away. It's hiding behind the house right now. But we are outside here in Virginia Beach. Things seem to be going well.
It's pretty crisp on my YouTube.
I think we're good.
All right.
All right, let's get it going here. So, this is the first podcast I'm doing without the headphones on, which is really weird for me right now. It's weird like not hearing like my own voice when I'm talking.
Yeah.
It's like it feels like the audio's not going through, which is weird. But we also have the audio up higher right now, so that's a good thing. We actually made an ad for this, our first ever Instagram ad, where we talked about how we're going to be going live at 4:30 Virginia Beach. We wanted to have, a decent audience for this episode. If we don't get it, whatever. It was just a test run,
Yeah.
We're not really doing this for views, as you can really say. We're just doing this for fun right now, We got the beach in the background, right on the beach. I don't know how much you guys can hear like background noise.
Probably not a lot, cause
Probably not a lot, but
what we got? What we gonna start off and talk about?
we got a lot of things to talk about. I wonder if that ever posted, that Crumble Cookie video, because we went to Crumble Cookie.
Or Crumble Cookie.
Oh, it's preparing.
Came to us.
It's preparing. It might be able to work. We might be able to get it up, but not 100% sure yet on that. If we can get it up, that would be great. Okay, so did it work? Did it post? It's still sending.
Yo.
It's still sending. It's going through.
We got someone in the live. They like
Chat.
the setup.
I like the setup. Appreciate it.
Dude, it took
It took a while to
Yeah.
get all this stuff here all set up. I'm not gonna lie and say that it was easy. We have a crew of 30 people, but it's just us two. We're probably if we end up talking about the Crumble Cookie review, that's gonna end up being later most likely, just because we've got it's still preparing on Instagram because we weren't able to get it to that computer, but it should be getting here soon. We also have the new What If episode to talk about. We got the new What If episode to talk about. We have another list we want to share with you. Another rankings list. And we're reading our TikTok comments. Chase went shark fishing. Chase went shark fishing. He got pretty bit up by bugs though. It's very buggy.
No
here.
sharks.
Been playing a lot of pool, and we got to talk about the No Way Home trailer. So, as always, if you're right now, make sure to like, subscribe, follow us on TikTok and Instagram, both at France Podcast.
And make sure to favorite and download our podcasts on Anchor, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, and Google Podcasts.
You ready?
Let's see if I can do this. Go.
All right.
It's black and white. It's black and white. Black and white. Oh.
The intro is a little wacky.
Intro was wacky. We had some
didn't-
technical
yeah.
difficulties. Again, we're not in our normal setup here, so it's kind of weird. It's kind of different. And we're not professionals with this stuff, by the way. You know?
My transition into it was not clean. I was playing the intro music, and then I didn't have it on the camera, and I think I accidentally am using an intro that's off this SD card.
I think that one's messed up
Yeah, which I'm pretty sure it's messed up.
because the audio, like, it sounds cracky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely that. I don't think it's the connection because you don't need Wi-Fi connection for the SD card.
No.
So I don't think we can use that video anymore. That one's all jacked up. We're gonna have to use the other one we use normally.
Yeah.
But anyways, got a nice view in the beach in the background here. Oh yeah, my bang, I forgot about it. ASMR. Oh.
It
ASMR.
lost all of its coldness.
I knew that was gonna happen. We should have waited.
Bang is a bang, though.
Anyways. So, what if episode 3? We'll start with that. Overall, your thoughts of the new episode here.
By far the best episode of the 3. It was basically if all the Avengers got killed off by, spoilers by the way, if all the Avengers all the Avengers got killed off by Hank Pym because Hope
daughter.
apparently died.
His daughter died. For S.H.I.E.L.D. Do a flip off the deck, Dylan Cotter said. There's actually no pool, but the
Yeah.
pool is way over there. We can't do that. I'd love to, though.
But
So, this episode, I'd say, I agree with Chase, probably the best episode out of all of them. But Captain America, because the whole ending, especially with Captain America, where he's going to be like the next Avenger with Captain Marvel. They're going to team up and defeat Loki. Because Loki originally was like, oh, maybe Loki's going to be a good guy because Thor got killed. Then he ends up turning into a bad guy again and saying he's going to take everything over. So, there's that. I was really confused with how Nick Fury all of a sudden was like a super soldier.
yeah, how he's
But
doing,
then I was
flips
like,
and stuff.
wait. But then it was actually Loki. So, that was cool. Overall, though, it was a lot better than the Peggy Carter episode, the Captain America one. That one was a lot better than that one, and it was better than even though I liked the Star-Lord. What if T'Challa was Star-Lord? I like that one, but I'm still gonna have to say that this one was better, just because it had Iron Man, it had all this stuff in one of like a really iconic movie. Obviously, the first Avengers movie. You know, what if that never happened?
Yeah.
So, I thought that one was pretty cool. But I'd give this episode a 7 point. I don't remember what I gave the last episode, but I'm going to give this one a 7.2.
I think you gave the last episode like a 7.4.
7.6 then.
But once again, I'm just gonna agree with your scores, so I don't have to remember my own.
Okay. So
And-
you just remember mine?
Yeah.
Let's see if the Crumble Cookie video posted. It did post. So now we
But-
can do that.
I liked how they added that, like the Incredible Hulk scene where like the whole, like army was on him. Well, no, there was like all those like armored trucks and stuff that shooting
Yeah.
at him. I was
That
so
camera's kind of glitchy. That's funny.
what one? The one that's over
It's
here.
like kind of like has like a heartbeat almost looking like. But anyways, what to talk about next? What if episode? We both gave it a 7.6. Obviously, clearly the best episode so far. We're gonna talk about. So, Chase and I got a little confusion with the new Man of the Year
yeah.
Juice WRLD song. Because Chase thought there was a new Man of the Year like that just recently came out, and that's what we were talking about. And then he played it for me, and there was like a slight difference in between it, and that's why we made a TikTok about it. And we were both confused, but then I realized that the new one
It's been
was
out for,
actually
like,
the
a
one that was
year.
originally released in the album. The other one was like a leak, basically.
Well, no, the one that has the Buzz Lightyear and it was originally released as Man of the Year with the album because that's where I listened to it. I listened to his new the Legends Never Die. That was what it's called. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm bugging. I don't remember that well.
Yeah, it's
But-
Legends Never Die.
I listened to it like the day it came out, and that was the original. What's it called? Like lyric in it. Now if I bring it up on the computer, which I honestly don't really want to because it's gonna take a while, but it must have been updated. Not even. When was the album dropped? The album was dropped like summer. I think it was like dropped like in.
I think it was dropped in June. It was either. I think it was June
June.
2020.
So it was dropped. I think the album was dropped in June, and I think it was updated in maybe January of 2020. No, that makes no sense. It had to be.
Yeah, it was. It was leaked. Is what you're saying. It was leaked, and they had that small little change in it.
What do you mean
And-
leaked?
Like,
It was-
you know how like the unreleased stuff.
But it wasn't unreleased. It was his actual album. It was with all the other songs as well.
But they changed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the one that was they say was the original one was the one that
The
was
Buzz Lightyear one.
Yeah, but that was that was like an unreleased thing, wasn't it?
I mean, I downloaded his whole album on Apple Music. I don't think Apple Music has unreleased music.
Yeah, because I downloaded the one version before that, and it was
Like the day it dropped, that's why that's the only lyric I remember. That's why when I played the other one, I was like, "Yo, Dad, I'm gonna play you Man of the Year by Juice WRLD in the car," and it had like this completely different beat, and I was like, "What is this lyrics? Like, when did they update this?" So
I
then
think it had the same lyrics though, didn't it?
not the,
I mean, not the lyrics, same beat though, right?
the second beat is more of like it has like more like bass in it, and it's more like,
Bass.
yeah,
Bass?
bass. Sorry, it's got more fish swimming in the song. But but for the most part, it was like
Bass.
it was way more uplifting as well. Well, not uplifting. That's the wrong word. It was way like I feel like it was faster in a way.
I think you're tripping. I think it was the same exact beat.
No, it wasn't. If you go back, I would play it on here, but then we'd get
You get
copyrighted.
copyrighted.
But I guarantee you guys, that was so off topic. I just realized.
Landon Ayo Wong better be in the new Spider-Man movie. Hopefully,
He is.
Wong is.
He's in the trailer.
He is in the trailer, right? Yeah, Wong, because he says don't do the spell. And he does the spell anyways. So that brings us to our next topic. So Juice WRLD, we're confused. Still are kind of confused, honestly.
I'm pretty sure I'm not confused.
I think you are.
I think you're more confused than me. Because
No.
you think it's unreleased when it wasn't. It was original, and then they updated it probably not even a month after to the new version. Because I have the real original version on my playlist, while I think you must have downloaded, because you said you've heard both songs, like second lyrics.
Yeah, I know both versions by heart because there's only one small change.
Because originally you thought both those lyrics were in the same song, and I was like, no, or else I would know the second, like those.
Yeah,
in
I thought it was
in
in
my
this, yeah.
in my eyes new lyrics, but
I'm still kind of confused by
I
it.
also
If Chad has any idea, please let us know.
yeah.
Or let me know.
Which version of Man of the Year do you like more?
Which one do you like better, Buzz Lightyear or the other one?
or the other one is so irrelevant that like we don't even know the lyrics.
No, we do.
No, what's the lyrics, bro? What's the lyrics? You stuttered. Too late. All right.
Piece of the puzzle. I don't know. Someone with a puzzle.
Copyright.
Someone with a puzzle, bro.
All right. So now that we got Jake less confused,
Pieces of a puzzle we can discover.
yeah.
What's that? I will always stand by.
I
you
guess
forever.
I can pull up the
What is
Spider-Man
that
trailer.
from? Wait, we can pull that up. The Spider-Man trailer.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we be?
Wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Luca is in the chat. How we doing, Luca?
Man of the Year, still got my. All right, ready?
Appreciate Luca joining as always. The co-CEO of France Golf. Kyle
Alright.
was trying to make a claim yesterday he's the CEO of France Golf. And I was
Uh,
like, I don't know. He's kind of planning our downfall. So, I mean, Kyle's actually texting me right now because he wants us to do the Spider-Man trailer. We actually did a small review on the Spider-Man trailer before it was even released.
That was
If you want to go check out
leaked
that
version.
episode, that is in the. That's our other. That's
All right,
our
ready?
last episode, actually.
I'm going to be playing the Spider-Man trailer. Oh my gosh, I feel like. All right, here we go. I'm switching to the HDMI.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
Can we just stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Now that everybody knows you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
For the record, I never wanted to lie to you. But how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man? Now everybody knows. But this isn't about me. This is hurting a lot of people. I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
All right. So I don't want to show the whole thing at one sitting in case it does somehow copyright us. I
Are
don't
we
know.
gonna go back to it though?
Yeah.
All right, cause yeah. So basically, everyone in the world knows who Spider-Man is now, and they think he's a bad guy, even though he did not kill Mysterio. Well, technically he did, but they're trying to say that he's a bad guy and that he came after Mysterio and tried to kill him, right?
Yeah.
But that's not true because Spider-Man's a good guy. Spider-Man's not a bad guy. And this also segues into one of our next segments, Heroes.
Yeah, but if you guys, I'm assuming you guys watched the rest of the trailer on your own, because Spider-Man No Way Home is kind of like a big movie that's coming out soon in December 17th exactly. But people are pretty sure, and if your TikToks are not of No Way Home, I don't know what they are, but people are saying that the that's a tongue twister. The Sinister Six is going to be, or are going to be, in No Way Home, because you have
By the way, the
five-
Sinister Six is really like the Sinister Nine.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Wait, shift your
Spider-Man.
chair a little bit. It's kind of like tilted on an angle. You get what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
It's kind of like straight on. It's fine.
Well, that's 'cause you
know
told
what?
me-
Just leave it.
That's why,
Leave it.
because you told me to get in the corner.
They're trying to get the sunlight, but now looking at it, it's really not that bad.
No. But you have, who do you have? You got Doc Ock, because he literally said hello Peter at the end. You have, what's his
We have
name?
multiple
Green
points.
Goblin.
We have multiple points here, so we don't even really need to show the rest of the trailer. I'm sure everyone's here has seen it.
Yeah.
But
Sandman, Electro.
But
Who's
there's
the other
hint. There, we obviously know the Green Goblin's gonna be in it because his bomb came in, and people were saying that it was the old Green Goblin's laugh. That's what Soup said. That it was his laugh, the original Green Goblin's laugh, which makes sense because the original Doc Ock is in the trailer too.
Yeah.
So they're saying that when they open the multiverse, the portals that they came in, and then when Doc Ock comes into into Peter, Tom Holland's Spider-Man's multiverse, his universe, they're saying that Tobey Maguire was already in that universe, and that Doc Ock was saying hello Peter to Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker, not Tom Holland's Peter Parker. Because how would that Doc Ock know that that's Peter Parker?
Wasn't Peter Parker literally just exposed?
He just got here.
I think the Spider-Man suit might give it away though.
No, but he didn't
Dude.
say he didn't say those waves mighty fine. Yes, they do. But they didn't he just got in here though. They
I know,
made it look
I-
like he just got into
I
the
get what you're
universe.
saying, but I think if I came from say we're talking about DC, right? If I see somebody with a giant Superman S on their shirt, and I go into another multiverse and see a giant Superman S on another dude's shirt that looks
Hear me
jacked,
out. But what does he have against that Spider-Man?
I don't know.
He has nothing against that Spider-Man. He has
exactly.
something against Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, not that Spider-Man.
You're absolutely right. I'm not saying you're wrong. And I also saw on TikTok that the Spider-Man like view, like when it cut to Tom Holland, it was like more of it wasn't like a main character, a main scene type of like camera angle. It was more of like a secondary. So, because when it goes up on Doc Ock, it's like all up in his face. When it goes onto like Tom Holland Spider-Man, it's more like far away.
Farther away. Because if they did that in a real movie, if they would go up close to his face, then they go close to Spider-Man's face like that too, because it doesn't really fit,
Yeah.
as you're saying before.
But I saw another TikTok where it was like "Hello Peter" in like all different languages. It was mad funny. It was like "Hello Peter."
Also, the whole thing with Venom, or is it Lizard? The whole thing where it's that little flash clip where like it's kind of like reaching out like that kind of, and they're saying is it Venom or the Lizard? In my opinion, that it's not Venom.
I don't think
I don't think it would make much sense because it's
No.
Tom Hardy, and what does he have to do with unless it was the Venom from a different universe, not Tom Hardy's Venom. But to me, I saw a tail. I
Yeah,
saw
maybe.
a tail. I thought I saw a tail. So I'm gonna have to say that's the Lizard.
Yeah, and I think Marvel is really smart. Like, it's Kevin Feige, right?
Yes.
So, like, he's basically the director, correct? Like movie, film, whatever. So, I think if he has any control over that stuff, or whoever it is behind it, like at Marvel, I think they'd be smart enough not to put Venom in a movie with Spider-Man yet, especially when there's a bunch of other villains. Because Venom and like Spider-Man are kind of like, I'm not saying like Venom's the biggest Spider-Man villain, but like he's kind of like he's one of the cooler villains. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So what like it would be smarter to have a like solo type of movie with Spider-Man against Venom, or like because Venom hasn't really shown himself to be a bad guy yet. He's like in all the Venom movies, like the first Venom, with him going against like what was the whole point of that movie? It was like to stop the other symbiotes from like taking over the Earth.
Yeah.
And then the
Venom
second
movie,
one is like with Carnage. So he's put in another like hero, so say spot where he has to like stop Carnage.
Yeah.
So you can't. It's not really much of a like how is Venom bad? But that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah. And by the way, thank you, Landon, for saying that he understands and agrees with what I'm saying. I appreciate it. Luca asked what topics we going over today. We will find out. I got a bunch of stuff in here. We're just kind of just going with what happens, you know.
Yeah.
But
And then-
right now, Spider-Man movie, you know, JB Smoove actually, you know JB Smoove? He was the other teacher, one of the teachers who was in Far From Home.
Are-
One of the chaperones.
Yeah.
JB Smoove.
Oh, because are you talking about that TikTok where he confirms Tobey Maguire's in it?
Yes. He
Yeah.
basically confirmed that Tobey Maguire's in it. Like, what did he say? I like forgot like what he
I have
said.
no clue.
I forgot what the question was. But that interviewer, bro, next level like intelligence. He went after. He's like, I'm definitely able to get this guy. He was like, what are you looking forward to with Toby and them all being in the film? He's like, he's gonna be great, man. Like he was saying something like that. I was like, oh, dude, Kevin Feige, dude.
Marvel.
He's gonna unleash chaos on that man.
Luke is asking if he can call in at some point.
You want to call in at some point? Sure, I'm gonna have to put the headphones on for that. If you want to, yeah, you can call in. I just gotta connect my phone to the Bluetooth.
But then, let's talk about how Doctor Strange went from being very strict when Tony like said, "Hey, let's use the time stone and basically just go back when in Infinity War," because like that was actually a really good idea to use the time stone to go back in time so they could like basically like prevent the situation from even happening. Like they could get prepared earlier. But then Doctor Strange was like, "No, I'm not doing that. Like, I don't want to mess with time." But then Peter gets bullied, or Peter's whole like identity gets leaked,
Yeah.
and he goes to Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange's like, "Oh, I got you, mate." Like,
Luca
basically,
yeah.
just becoming like so less strict, and ends up creating a multiverse.
I think this would be an interesting segment right here. Luca asked if he wants to call in. So Luca, answer in the chat right now. Do you want to call in and talk about the new Spider-Man trailer? Because Luca is not big into Marvel.
Yeah.
But this movie is like transcends MCU. It's like it's gonna be one of like the biggest movies ever.
I really
like, in
do
the box
hope.
office. So I want to
yeah.
hear Luca's opinions on this because he's not like an MCU guy like we are here. So Luca, whenever you're ready, you can call in. If you want to talk about that, just answer in the chat right now if that's what you want to talk about, Spider-Man stuff.
All right, he says, "Tell me when I'm good." You're good right about it now. You got your phone connected to it, or do I have to?
Yeah,
turn off
I
my
connected
Bluetooth?
my phone to it.
All right,
It's up.
but Soups, you know the TikToker Soups,
Yeah.
she's back at it again, trying to say that Doctor Strange is actually Mephisto. Like this man's got like an addiction to just like Mephisto. But he did make a good point that like in the comics, that Mephisto like Spider-Man made a deal with Mephisto for the same purpose basically, and Mary Jane basically forgot all about Spider-Man and Peter like being Peter Parker and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a good theory, but I don't know how. Because if Marvel was so prone to whatever the comics were, then like you'd basically have no surprise. You'd know what was coming.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh wait, Luca's calling in now. Let me take this off. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Alright,
Hold on, I gotta put on
Alright,
my
so-
headphones.
are we talking about this Spider-Man thing or not?
Yeah, we're talking about the Spider-Man thing. I don't know how good the audio is on here. Chase, you want to... Actually, I'll get it.
What's up?
All right, you guys
Yeah,
talk
I
for a
got-
second. I gotta see.
I
I
got
gotta.
this.
I gotta see how good the
Okay.
audio is, like on the.
Okay.
On
I'm
the,
listening
on the
to
feed.
it right now because like I have this set up where I can hear it on the TV, but I'm calling you on my phone.
All right.
Lennon
I'm-
said it's
I'm
good.
looking at it.
All right. So Luca, we want to hear your thoughts here on the new Spider-Man trailer from someone who's not really that much an MCU type of guy. Like, have you watched any MCU movies, Luca?
No, I don't think so.
Like, you've never watched Endgame or Infinity War?
No.
All right, so I want to hear your thought. Have you ever watched the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies?
I watched the Spider-Man 2, I think.
That's with
Andrew
with
Garfield, right?
the one with Tom Holland,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So Far From Home.
Far From Home. So
Yeah.
all right, so I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Okay.
What do you think's gonna happen? What do you think this means?
I really have no idea. I did, I did notice, something about this spell. I just letting everyone know who's watching this right now. The only people I know is Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. That's it.
Those seem like the most popular characters at the moment too, since all the
Hype is
Avengers-
around the multiverse of madness in this movie right here.
Yeah.
Just because the whole big thing in Marvel right now is this combination of these multiverses.
Dude, I just realized that Love and Thunder, isn't that supposed to be like Natalie Portman's supposed to be like Thor
Like,
as well?
Yeah, she's supposed to be like the girl Thor.
Yeah, so now that I'm realizing Marvel's like extremely smart, like with like just planning out stuff, like that could be a part of the multiverse type of thing. Like the multiverse like branches out because if you watch the
Oh.
Loki series as well, that could be like. I wonder if this is all still on the sacred, like whatever is left of the sacred timeline, or if it's still like all these different movies are branching out.
He doesn't know Wong, the disrespect, says Landon.
Yeah, I just saw that in the chat.
He does not know Wong. Look at my hair. It's like sticking straight up, but whatever.
We should
Luca,
get-
I have one question for you. Can you hear the madness going on behind us right now?
Yeah, I can actually.
Like of people like yelling and stuff?
And not on the podcast, but on the phone I can.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, that's not bad then. But so Luca, are you gonna go see this movie in the theaters?
I don't know about in the theaters, but definitely at my house, if not in the theaters.
Because you should be in New York when this movie comes out.
Why don't we
Yeah,
just
yeah,
go
that's what I'm
with?
talking about. It said it was coming out sometime during the winter.
Yeah,
what if
so
all three
if,
of us
if
go
you're
watch it
here, then I
together?
say we all go and then we come back
Yeah.
and we make a review on it. Because that movie,
Yeah.
that movie is going to be the most hyped up movie, possibly of all time.
Yeah.
and if
Apart
it-
from maybe like The Godfather 2, because like it's like coming off of the greatest movie of all time. I don't know the hype around that because I wasn't alive when it came out, but this is definitely the most hyped up movie of our generation. Probably either after or maybe in front of Endgame. I'd say this is more hyped up than Endgame
Definitely.
because Endgame
Yeah,
didn't have the
definitely.
TikTok factor like it does right now. It
I
like
don't
there
know
was
TikTok,
TikTok, wasn't there?
yeah,
but it wasn't as
it was all
popular.
like weirdos and stuff.
It wasn't as
It was
wasn't
more,
how
it
it
was
is right
more
now.
musically. It was more
Yeah.
musically than TikTok.
Yeah, but yeah, this is
Landon
I
said
love
December
when people
17th.
call in. This makes me feel like we're on like a radio show.
Mm.
I
Like,
know,
this is
right?
like
I was watching the podcast with Joe when he called in.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He was talking about his airplane companies.
Oh yeah.
wait,
or
was that a
airplane
video
co- airplane-
podcast
No, I just listened
on
to it
Spotify?
on
Oh yeah, he listens
Yeah.
to the episodes on
What a
Spotify
legend.
in class, bro.
In
In
class,
class.
dude.
In
Yeah.
school.
And Landon, yeah, December 17th.
I'm
is
sure it's
right.
during lunch though, right?
No.
I was trying to help you out, dude. Come on.
Absolute savage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Luca, I don't know if you know or if if you're the reason our one video is blowing up, but like our one video is probably near like 490 views now. Maybe
Yeah, our one video just started popping off out of nowhere.
Is it the sister special?
No, it's
that's-
Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 5 and more, which makes no sense at all.
I thought the finale episode was better than the 5.
I don't know. It has like almost 500 views right. It could have 500 views as we speak right now. I don't know. Like it just popped off out of literally nowhere. I don't know why or how, but it did.
Falcon Winter Soldier finale episode 5. 482 views.
Yeah, I don't know where it all came from, but
I watched the Falcon and Winter Soldier finale like at least 4 times.
legend.
What a guy. We're gonna have to give Luca free merch.
Yeah.
Like that when we get our merch.
Oh yeah,
He's
speaking
a-
of, I
he's a
have
CEO of
I have
French
some
Go.
good news.
What?
I have another friend who wants some merch.
Bro,
Ooh.
Luca is the plug.
I know, this is crazy. We're trying to when we get back from vacation, we're gonna work on that website more so we can get it up. It's a process though, Luca. Like we weren't really expecting
Yeah,
people
yeah,
to
yeah.
really buy it, but like it's a process
Yeah.
to try and make this website and get the shirts printed and made and shipped out with a way of payment and we gotta figure out banking and taxes and it's a long process.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
lot more than I anticipated, but we'll get
Yeah.
it figured out
So
for sure.
It has almost double the sister special video now.
I know. I don't know how. I thought for sure that episode would be like our top one for a while, but
It does. It does. It has more than double it.
yeah. Anyways, Luca, thanks for calling in, giving your opinion on Spider-Man and
do you want to keep
all
him
that
in
stuff and
for like his top 3 heroes since we're doing
oh
like,
yeah,
top
yeah,
10?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That segues into our next segment.
Yeah, I just saved Luca. I
Segue.
just saved Luca so he could stay in the podcast.
Saving Luca.
Landon
Segment,
says,
segment.
I need to
Thanks.
cop some merch if you make some. Of course, bro. Get you on the podcast too.
So Luca, we're
Jake, I
gonna
just want to make.
Hmm?
I just want to make a comment on the video that you showed on the first Virginia episode, because
Holy,
the one
that
where you and
was-
Chase were throwing the thing in the backyard, or look, you were
Oh,
doing
the
like
outside
the
edition?
lacrosse thing,
Or
the lacrosse thing.
lacrosse thing.
Yeah, when you and Chase were like throwing the lacrosse balls into the baseball net.
Oh, that was me and Tyler Longo. That
Oh.
wasn't Chase. That
Oh.
was our last episode. That was when I was about 8 years old.
Yeah, bro,
Um,
you looking mad chubby.
I know. I looked
Yeah,
a lot.
violating.
I started thinning out.
Alive.
I started thinning out in like 7th grade probably. Like I was like a square, like not a rectangle.
Man,
would
came
think a
straight
rectangle.
from Minecraft.
But like that's such a funny video though. Absolutely legendary video.
What am I doing?
So
on
funny when we
YouTube?
first made it. Still so funny right now. So Luca, we're going over our top 3 favorite superheroes right now. Actually,
Okay.
top 10. But since you know, like you didn't have it listed. Like this takes planning out a little bit. So like we're gonna put you in for your top 3. So we're gonna ask you your top 3 right now, and then
Mhm.
maybe we'll let you go. I don't know what's going on right now.
All right, I just
Whatever you
wanna,
want.
I just want to say I did not really put. I put thought into my list. I didn't put like so much thought where it's like completely accurate. Like I just threw down some of my favorite heroes, and you know.
Yeah. So Luca, give us your top 3 heroes right now. This includes Star Wars and Marvel and DC and all that stuff.
Any movie you can
Hero.
think of. where there's-
This is basically movie heroes.
Yeah, any movie you can think of with a hero. Like Matrix, I'd consider Neo
Oh yeah.
as a hero.
I didn't even think of that, but he's not. He wouldn't be in my top 10. Though.
No.
He still wouldn't be there. So Luca, give us your top 3 right now, starting with 3.
Trying to think of some because I don't know a lot.
You know, if Messi's your hero, I guess I guess I can count.
Ronaldo's his hero. He's a
Yeah,
Ronaldo guy.
Ronaldo's better than. Sorry, Messi fan. Anyway.
Sorry, Kyle.
Messi fans all disliking our video now.
Yeah, chill. Don't
Oh
dislike.
yeah, sorry, Kyle.
Kyle.
Okay.
Kyle likes Messi.
Oh my God, Kyle.
Kyle likes a lot of things.
Kyle kisses his Messi fathead goodnight every. All right, Luca.
All right.
Top 3 heroes.
Number 3, Captain America.
Good
Okay.
choice.
Good choice.
We got a plane flying
Number
overhead.
2. Yeah, I can hear that. There's like. Alright, number 2. They're all Marvel, by the way.
All right.
Imagine we had like a Jeopardy sound on there. Wait, like click that while wait for him.
Landon says he's gonna cop merch. We're gonna make merch, Landon. Don't you worry. Baymax. Oh my god.
Top 3.
Oh my god. Luca, what's your number 2?
Number 2, Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Alright,
What's your
yeah.
number 1?
Spider-Man.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Good list, Luca. All right. Appreciate you calling in. You're welcome to call in anytime you want.
Yes, sir.
Great supporter. My
Of course.
cousin, Luca Andino Maxim, CEO of France Golf. Possibly co-CEO. Kyle kind of wants to be CEO too, and I kind of understand because like, he did help with France Golf. So you guys can be like co-CEOs, I guess. But there's
Sure.
no way Luca's going back down to manager because
No.
he's definitely
He
CEO.
literally made his own.
We're honestly
YouTube
bad. We're
picture.
honestly about to give Luca stock of France podcast as a whole.
Dude.
Luca's the reason why we get views.
Literally, he's the reason we have merch sales. Other than
Yes, bro.
Other than the legend.
Bro,
of
we're gonna
Gathering.
literally have to like I don't know. We're gonna have to factor him in with this. We're gonna make Luca merch. Just his face, France
Imagine
podcast.
we get him limited edition merch.
Might have to give Luca limited edition, the special color. We're going with gray right now for we're like regular color. Like we're gonna go with like gray merch because that's like
What
kind of
color
like
is the logo? White?
black, gray on black,
Yeah, I like it.
black on gray, I should say.
It's black
Yeah.
on white.
All right, Luca. Thank you for calling in. Luca also is the reason why we have the intro. It's kind of messed up right now because on the SD card, but we'll fix it. Luca, I appreciate you calling in. You're welcome to call in anytime. Just let us
Anytime.
know so I can hook up the Bluetooth. Appreciate
All
it.
right. Thank you.
Thank you, and
See ya.
good night. See ya. Great call with Luca, as always.
He never disappoints.
Luca gives us content and views, dude.
Exactly. Now, here's a thought. Here's a thought. Should we have Landon call in and give his top 3?
Landon, if you want to call in, I don't know if you
I
have
mean,
my
he
number
gave
or
his
not.
top 3, but like, I mean, I can put my Bluetooth connect to it.
You can connect to it if you want, yeah.
Here, ready? Because you know the more
I'm
guests,
gonna turn my Bluetooth off. Landon, you can call in, give us your top 3 if you want to. But he already said it. Baymax from Big Hero 6.
yeah, but like you put his
Obi-Wan
voice in
and
it. You
Wong.
put his voice in it, and like Landon equals like thousands of views. All right, I'm connected to it.
Now
so-
you know the rule is if you come on the podcast, you have to tag us.
It's like you have to go.
Luca
scroll
already
out.
does that. Luca has stuff in his bio. Like we don't even need. Luca's good.
All right, so all right, call in.
Landon's gonna call in.
I'm
Here, wait, you
connected.
gotta wait. Is it paired? Are you hooked
yeah,
up?
I'm hooked up.
Alright.
Call in.
Landon's calling in.
Let's see if I want to pull up a funny TikTok. So when I go over our,
This is gonna be a long episode.
it's gonna be a good one though.
I have one question for chat. Can you guys hear the music in the background?
Yo, you guys gotta lower the music down there. We're gonna get copyrighted. Hey, they turned it down. Unless the music just stopped. All right, Land's calling in. Hold on. All right, you're good. My phone up. Can't like he's connected to the Roadcaster. Is it on? Oh no.
We still got to go over the crumble cookie thing because I ended up posting it on IGTV, so it'll come up for you.
I'm connected to the Roadcaster. I just don't.
Bluetooth
hear.
volume's up now. You good? Are you sure you're connected to the Roadcaster?
Yeah, Roadcaster Pro is connected.
Oh, you can hear us, so we're good. There he is.
Hello?
Hello?
Yo, Landon.
All right,
Yo.
so Landon, we're gonna have you give us your top 3 superheroes, and then
Alright.
we'll go into our list. We'll let you go, and then we'll go into our list. I guess that's the plan. We love having people call in. I like people calling in. It feels like we're on a radio show.
Yes, it does. Alright, so top 3. Obviously, you have to put Baymax from Big Hero 6.
Okay.
He's the best hero that's not like Star Wars or Marvel.
He's the best hero that's not in front of the first 2.
Yes. He's just the best. And I gotta be honest, when I first watched Big Hero 6 many, many years ago, I did shed a tear when I saw him fall into that void and died.
Dude, that was horrific, bro.
But it was a bit heartbreaking.
I swear, between you with Baymax and Chase for the freaking crab from Moana.
Bro, Tamatoa is a legend, bro. I can't.
I remember
Tamatoa.
being obsessed with Moana.
But
Alright. And then number 2, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Of course.
Obviously.
Hmm.
He's just the best Jedi.
Can't
No
disagree
cap.
with that. Can't disagree with the Obi-Wan at being number 2. You know,
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
argue that. It's a good choice.
And of course, Wong from Marvel, number 1, best hero ever. And of course, honorable mention, Iron Man. He has sacrificed himself multiple times, but Wong
Especially in the
defeats
What If.
him. I can definitely see Wong beating Iron Man in a fight.
Wong
I can just
did
see it.
save Iron Man's life.
He did.
yeah,
he
he's
did.
in
long
Infinity War.
to my wedding.
He
I know.
He invented to him his wedding. I don't know if they ended up doing it, but he got in.
I don't
He
think
did
they
say
did, but he was at the funeral.
he was at the funeral.
Iron
Yes,
Man's funeral. Yeah.
that's a
That
pretty
was nice.
that's a pretty solid list. I can't disagree with it. I can't agree with it. It's kind of like yeah.
I don't think anyone can. It's a bit all over the place, but
I mean,
it-
I'm sure some people might be able to agree with it. Wong is becoming one of the greatest superheroes of our generation.
yeah, really.
He can use magic. I mean, by the way, hadn't him
Yeah.
and Strange all of a sudden become roomies, bro? Like he was just the librarian, and like, all of a sudden like they're living together now. Like kind of
Yeah,
weird.
I really
kinda
don't know
nowhere.
how that happened either. I was kind of confused when I first watched
Not
Infinity
complaining.
War and noticed that.
I'm not complaining.
Mm.
We love the Wong content. I also forgot to put this on Anchor. I was gonna do that.
Dude. I don't
But
think you forget.
no,
bro.
I'm forgetting. I'm really forgetting. That's okay though. This episode is more targeted towards YouTube because it's the view.
Yeah.
You know, it would be a good thing to have an anchor, but it's all right.
Yeah, the waves look nice in the background. Not gonna lie.
Thank you. You looked a lot. It's a lot better than I immediately assumed it to be. You know, we got the nice ocean, the skyline. We got dunes behind us. Cara Dune. She got canceled, dude. Canceled Dune. And sand. A lot of sand. I can't see. But anyways, Landon, thank you for calling in. Appreciate it.
Thank you
can
for
call in.
having me.
No
I'm on
problem.
a podcast finally.
I know you're on a podcast now. How do you feel?
It feels wonderful.
Thank you for calling in. You can call in anytime you want.
All right.
And now we'll get to our list.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Landon.
Thank you. Thank you for content.
Bye bye.
Adios.
All right.
Another legend.
Another great call in.
All right.
If you want to call in, comment down in chat.
Bro, I wish I could find this part because this would be mad funny if I get to play this. All right. Anyway, let's start from the bottom of our list.
All right, we're going back over here with the bucket hat.
All right. Is this it right here? Oh my. Wait. So it is in the other video. I remember seeing it. All right. So, who do you have for your number 10?
Who do I have for my number 10?
Yeah, for your number 10. Who do you have?
My number 10. Well, let me go back here. Well, we're going to have to start with the honorable mentions. Do you have honorable mentions?
No.
I'll just say my honorable mentions. My honorable mentions are Wolverine, Doctor Strange, and Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, the first Wonder Woman movie, great movie. Love the movie. Great superhero. Doctor Strange, another great superhero. Great character. Really good movie. I really like the Doctor Strange movie. And Wolverine, of course, Hugh Jackman, legend. Love Hugh Jackman. I'm sorry that he couldn't make the top 10 list. I'm not going to lie, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Number 10. My number 10 is Deadpool. Love the Deadpool movie. Funny character. Ryan Reynolds was born to play that character. Chase is trying not to laugh over here. I don't know what's going on. Chase, who is your number 10?
My number 10 is Superman.
Superman. Superman's actually my least favorite hero. He's just too OP, bro. It's not fair.
Yeah.
And then but some kind of rock can kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
Kryptonite.
there had to be something that could kill him. If there was no kryptonite, Superman would never die.
He'd be overpowered. Like, bro, how does man even fly? Like,
I don't know. He can fly the same speed as the Flash. He has everything you could ever want in a superhero. He can fly. He has super strength. He has laser eyes.
well, no. The Flash is faster than Superman.
I don't know. It's pretty close,
Dude, he can run into the past. Can Superman run into the past?
bro. When there were
no.
did you not see the end scene of Justice League, the first one?
Yeah.
They were running and Superman was right next to him.
I know, but like Flash. If you watch
And in the cartoons,
'cause
they're
that
like
Flash-
side by side. Exactly.
but,
Superman's
like,
OP.
I know,
Superman.
Superman is OP, but like that Flash in the Justice League movie, like he's kind of not as good as Grant Gustin's.
Yeah. Well. All right. Now my number 9 is Yoda, Master Yoda, legend. You know, he talks backwards. Really small.
Yeah.
Really good hero in Battlefront. I'm gonna have to put
He's
Yoda at
annoying.
9.
At my number 9, I have Luke Skywalker.
That's low for Luke.
I
That's
mean,
low.
he is. Luke Skywalker is good, but like the one above him, like you'll understand why he's above him.
Supposed to be one of the greatest, if not the greatest Jedi of all time.
Now I'm gonna show you exactly why, and this is what I was cracking up at before.
Wait, we
Switch-
lost connection.
Switching it to HDMI. Oh my gosh. Dude. War Machine just dunked on LeBron James. I just played that clip. That was quite insane. I actually have not watched that movie either. I just thought like LeBron's toys are getting so much hype. The people going into Target and taking his head off the thing. And also what's it called? Taking those little like squishy things and filling them up with water or milk or whatever.
Automatically go viral from those.
But that's why I have LeBron on that list. That's
I think we kind of lagged for a second there, like lost a little bit of connection, but I think we're back. We're good now. But
It's more of
yeah, if
more
you're
of a
just joining, make
joking
sure to
one.
like and subscribe. Anyways, LeBron James from Space Jam is on his list. What a meme. What a meme.
meme.
What a guy. Funny guy over here.
All right, so at
What's
number
that? Number 8?
Mhm.
All right, my number 7 is Thor. They saved Thor. Thor was a terrible hero at first between the first Thor movie and the Dark World. Avengers movie saved him, and then Thor Ragnarok saved Thor. Now Thor is a great character, had an incredible moment in Infinity War. In Endgame, he kind of became a bum, but he's going to come back in Thor: Love and Thunder and the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie. He's going to be back better than ever. Thor, my number 7.
My number 7 is Batman.
Batman at 7?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really watched a lot of the DC movies, and honestly, I've never really been, like, so interested in DC, other than the Joker. Like, that's literally the only reason I have, like, Batman at 7 is because I've watched more Joker films than I have that have Batman in them. Like, I've watched the regular Joker by itself, which Batman wasn't really in. other than at like a hint at the end credit scene with like the one that dropped in 2019, that one, and then I watched the Dark Knight on Netflix, and that had Batman in it, which I
Didn't we
liked.
watch The Dark Knight together? Like your first time watching it was with me.
Yeah, I finished it with you. I was.
By
already,
the way,
like-
I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but we're gonna do top 10 favorite movies of all time soon.
I watched like 3/4 of it, and then you, what's it called? Then we finished it at your house.
Yeah.
Batman is an iconic villain, though. It's just that
Villain?
he's not iconic hero, but he's just not like I have more of my favorite.
He has
ones
no
on the top.
superpowers.
Yeah.
He does all of it through money, planning, gadgets, all that stuff. At so number 6. My number 6 is Captain America. Obviously, Chris Evans, Captain America, iconic movie superhero. Perfectly cast as well for Chris Evans. Just class guy, overall class. Great movies. Winter Soldier was a really good movie. He was really good in Endgame and Infinity War, so big Captain America guy. That's why I've always had trouble deciding between Team Iron Man and Team Captain America. Like I've kind of understood like I side more with Captain America's side for that.
What?
I'm more Team Captain America.
All right.
So Captain America, listen, this is what they're gonna do. Iron Man was gonna sign the Accords. They're gonna sign the Accords, and then basically just not listen to it at all, and then they're gonna get into more trouble. Captain America decided to he was like, no, we're gonna fight against it.
Okay, but I don't think that was really why Civil War was what was supposed to be projected in Civil War. I feel like Civil War was really, hey, we're not gonna sign it, we're gonna sign it. That was like semi-part. Like there's not really a lot of beef there. It was just like they were like, all right, you're not gonna sign it, then go on your own path, and we're gonna sign it and go on our path. And then it wasn't until later where the Zemo looked like Bucky and went and basically blew up wherever they were having a conference with T'Challa's dad in there. So then T'Challa got into the whole mix of things because his dad just died. He went after Bucky, and then Captain America got pulled in, and it was everyone getting pulled in until the moment Iron Man found out, because the whole plan for Zemo was to make Iron Man figure out that Bucky killed his mom and his parents. So I feel like that's why, although you're signing the Accords, does make sense why you'd be like Team Cap, because like, hey, we're rebels, we're not gonna sign it. You're gonna sign it and then not follow it. So why don't you just don't sign it? But then at the very end, if you're not Team Iron Man, you have two super soldiers beating up on a regular man in a suit because he's mad that you killed his parents. Like, bro, how are you gonna sit there and watch a 2v1 and not be on Iron Man's side because he's mad that Bucky killed his parents, so he wants to kill him? I get killing it was a little much.
Bucky didn't know. He didn't. He
I know,
had no control.
He had no
over
control,
it.
but how is Captain America not gonna stand there and beat him up and not like talk sense into him? I mean, it's kind of hard to talk sense into.
He
Iron
wasn't.
Man.
He wasn't trying to fight. He was trying to tell him to calm down. And Iron Man was the one that started shooting, so he had to like defend himself. He had to protect himself.
Why don't you just knock him out? Because he
Yeah.
can't.
Just KO him.
And anyway, if you really watch the lineup, and we're like, I mean, like the lineup for Captain America's side was pretty good, but like, bro, Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Black Panther, bro.
I know that's why, because I
dude.
like the heroes on Iron Man's side more. But I more, I don't know really. I mean, I've been back and forth multiple times. Just today, I feel like I'm more Team Cap.
Speaking of the team,
But then if I watch Homecoming right this instant, then I'd be like, oh, I'm Team Iron Man. You know what I'm saying?
speaking of the teams, Tom Holland was on set, and this little boy was on the set with him, and he went up to the little boy to say hi.
Oh
and
yeah.
the little boy was like,
yeah.
"I hate you," and he was
He's
like,
he's
"Why?"
like, I'm Team Iron Man.
And Tom Holland was like, "I'm on Team Iron Man."
I'm honestly I really am not on a side. I'm more, because right now I feel like I'm Team Iron Man because like you got Spider-Man and all, but then I also feel for both sides. So I can't really choose a side. It's not possible. But anyways, we got to get through this list.
Yeah.
That clip mad funny. Yes, it is. Who's your number 6?
My number 6, my number 6 is Thor.
Thor.
Yeah. Thor, honestly, dude, he could be lower, but I don't know. I feel like I've watched Marvel more times than I've watched DC, so he's up there for me. He's just like Ragnarok is such a good film for him.
Mhm.
So is Infinity War.
Yeah. My number 5 is Iron Man. Obviously, Tony Stark. Robert Downey Jr. played him basically perfectly. They're like the same person. Like their personalities. We got another plane flying overhead. But Iron Man, my number 5. Top 5 here. Iron Man. What's your number 5?
Mine, surprisingly, Captain America.
Captain America.
Like, as you said before, Chris Evans was literally perfect for the
Perfectly
role.
cast. A lot. I mean, the MCU was perfectly cast all around.
Like,
Except for Hulk, because he got 2 casts as them, and for War Machine, he got 2 casts as them. Those are only 2 hiccups, as you could say. Where I don't really, I like Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner and Hulk better,
yeah, definitely.
but
Moving on to
number 4. At number 4, I have Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hey, I have Obi-Wan too.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. I mean, just
Obi-Wan is
absolute
just a-
legend,
yeah,
iconic. He
classic.
has his own TV show coming out in the next year or 2. Really hyped up for that. Obviously, Clone Wars fan, so Obi-Wan Kenobi's gonna have to go there. One of the
Dude.
greatest Jedi of all time. He's lost more than anyone. He's lost a lot, and still was on the good side.
Anakin.
Satine, Anakin,
I guess you
Qui-Gon.
Could, I guess you could say Ahsoka because she kind of.
Qui-Gon, Ahsoka, his family. I guess you could say it because all of them lost their family. It doesn't really count. That doesn't really cancels out.
And
He
even-
lost 4.
Even like basically, you know how
His younglings,
Even
Mace
how-
Windu.
you know Anakin had what's his name, Rex. But basically, as like his,
he lost Cody. Cody
yeah,
shot at him.
Yeah, Cody shot at him. He got
That's his clone.
yeah, he got
That's
betrayed
not his
by his
clone,
own.
but like his
yeah,
geyser.
Yeah.
But anyway, both on number 4, Obi-Wan Kenobi. My number 3, Luke Skywalker. My favorite Star Wars character of all time, iconic for my childhood, Luke Skywalker. Greatest Jedi of all time, Luke Skywalker. Gonna have to go with that. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man, as you said before, perfectly casted. I don't think anyone else could literally fill the shoes that Robert Downey Jr. has. The way, like, not like talking about his life in general, like what he's played. Even though I have Iron Man down here, he literally fits the shoes of Sherlock Holmes. He turned his life around from whatever
From
charges were,
addiction.
from drug addiction. The dude is an absolute legend, and the way he played Iron Man, and as Landon said before, sacrificed his life, even when being called very selfish by Captain America, is just phenomenal.
Iconic lines. I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man again. I love you 3000. Another one. Bunch of just icon. One where you can describe Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark / Iron Man is iconic. Greatness.
Exactly.
Number 2 for me is Batman. Legend. Christian Bale. Batman specifically. Love that Batman. Love that trilogy. My second favorite trilogy of all time. It's very close to my first favorite trilogy. I'm going to have to go my number 1 trilogy, though, is the original Star Wars trilogy, just because that was basically my entire childhood, just the Star Wars trilogy.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to go with Christian Bale's Batman, number 2.
My number 2.
Obviously, and part of that has to do with the Joker being in it. Heath Ledger's Joker, him facing him. Bane, obviously. Ra's al Ghul. You know, Liam Neeson's Ra's al Ghul. Just another really well cast Batman. Iconic.
My number 2 is also from DC. He is the Flash. Now, I'm not talking about the Flash in the Justice League, because that Flash is kind of dog water. Not going to cap.
He's not talking about Ezra Miller's Flash. He's talking
I'm talking about Grant Gustin's Flash from the Netflix series. Now, the Flash is progressively going downhill with the CGI in the new seasons and the acting and like basically the whole entire plot of Flash is going down from what I've seen from like I think it's season 7. It's getting worse and worse. But the first like 3 seasons of the Flash, oh my, the prime of the Flash. You had the first season with Reverse Flash, couldn't get much better than that. You had good metahumans, which are like the villains. Then second season you had Zoom, which is another great season, because then everyone on the team slowly starts getting powers as well. And then the third season I'm pretty sure was Savitar, which was basically the Flash, but it was like a revenant of him or something. But it was Flash. Grant Gustin plays the actor, not the actor. He plays the character great, and honestly, I was really into it I think 2 years ago. So that's why it's at the number 2 spot.
I've watched season 1 of The Flash. I really liked it, but I just didn't really have the time, or really like this the drive to watch more. It's a lot in a season.
It is a lot. It's like 20 something episodes.
Yeah.
But when you're in 7th grade and you're allowed to watch in class, then you kind of find something to watch.
But we've already been going for over an hour.
Yeah,
That's a lot, dude. But my number 1,
Spider-Man, bro.
a lot of you guys can guess is Spider-Man. It's same thing for you.
Yep.
Spider-Man, specifically for me, this is hard for me now. I've always said Tom Holland, but now it's starting to get hard for me to choose between Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire, but I'm still going to have to stick with Tom Holland. You know, just because he looks like a kid. He actually looks like a kid, and he's in the MCU, which is really big for me because, you know, we're into that. That's a main talking point of our podcast is the MCU. So
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are coming into the MCU.
that's what the rumors are. That's what JB Smoove said.
But Tobey Maguire looked like a man in his Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield just doesn't.
Yeah,
to
he's
me, he
just
just
too
doesn't really
cool.
look like Peter. He just looks too
Doesn't-
cool to be a
Yeah,
nerd.
he doesn't look nerdy, and that's basically what Spider-Man.
Like he's riding skateboards to school and stuff.
Yeah, he's
It's
got too
not-
much swagger.
It's not. It doesn't really cut it. It doesn't really cut it for me as a Peter Parker. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I just see Tom Holland being more of a Peter Parker,
Yeah.
and obviously he's had the suits and the better CGI and better stuff like that, so he does have that leg up
Yeah,
on
he's got that advantage.
on Tobey Maguire and stuff just because of the CGI. But I'm still gonna have to go with Tom Holland Spider-Man at my number 1.
Yeah, as Landon just
Yeah.
has said that
I'm
Tom
gonna have to
Holland
agree with that.
played is the
He
best.
just looks more like a high schooler, even though he's not. Even though he's like in his 20s, he just looks the part more. But obviously, that's our top 10 heroes list. So there's that. We got a couple more things to talk about here.
What
We've
else
already been going for a decent amount of time. That leads into another thing. What superpower would you want, Chase?
Honestly, if I had to choose a superpower to get, I feel like the Flash has too much responsibility or too much. He's got like, it's kind of like if I had the ability to like go back in time, like we were talking about in the first podcast, it's like it's so much to deal with, so much to like understand. Because you have to understand that if you go back and change something, then you could possibly be changing where you came from, or like your present or your future, so say. So I feel like that's too much to deal with. And I wouldn't want that responsibility. I don't know. Does Spider-Man really have a like other than his Spidey sense and his like ability to climb on walls? Does he really have an ability? He has, but
He has super strength.
Super
He
strength.
does have his senses are tuned up, like you said before, but he has the super strength. Like he has the extra strength.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I don't know about his vision, if that has done anything.
I'd have to say though, I'd probably just want to like either like Aquaman's pretty cool, bro. There's a lot of ocean.
Talking to fish.
There's a lot of ocean. I'll say that, and a lot of undiscovered ocean. So like
So-
on the spots you got under there.
I know
what
what I would want.
But I think I would just go with teleportation because you could go wherever you want, whenever you want.
Ton- Oh,
Teleportation.
teleportation.
I just
yeah.
wanted to go over to there. I was like, zoom. You know?
Yeah. See, I was gonna say flying, but now that you say teleportation, like that's like what I would do to fly, to teleport, to get places faster. But now that you say that, like I don't know. Is it? I might have to go with. I might have to go with teleportation as well. I don't want to read people's minds. I don't want to know.
Yeah, no, that's. I don't want to know what's on your mind, bro.
Like that would like ruin my life. Like I don't want to know.
And
what people are
telekinesis
thinking.
is just kind of like weird. You're like 11.
Yeah, I don't want to know that.
You said you posted the crumble cookie thing. Unless you have something else, like unless you still have something on the topic.
Yeah, it should be in our Instagram.
I would
our
like to
Instagram.
show that video on the HDMI. Bro, run our followers up, bro. Come on.
I might end up deleting that video like after this, just
Yeah.
to like keep it. Just this is for the purpose of the podcast.
All right.
But when are you doing that now?
If you want me to, or I can.
Hold on.
Back if it was a love.
But do you have it pulled up the video?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. So I'm gonna have to say teleportation would be the superpower of my choice.
Yeah.
What else do we have on here? Our Instagram ad. We did our Instagram ad.
What did you say before that you were trying to talk about?
We've done our Instagram ad. We
TikTok comments or
paid
something?
money for TikTok comments. We won't do that now. We'll do the crumble cookie thing first.
Yeah.
But we've done a TikTok ad to try and promote this episode. You know, just testing the water, see how that works. We've been playing a lot of pool. Currently, Chase has actually won his best 2 out of 3 today. He won 2 games in a row against me.
Unfortunately, it was not for
Unfortunately,
money.
it was not for money. I've taken $30 from Chase on this vacation. 10 of it though was
towards
technically
the-
playing
to the
for
ad.
the ad. Because I technically paid for the ad, but then I told Chase he has to, like, if we wanted to split it, then he'd have to earn it through pool. So,
Yeah.
like, he had a chance to not have to pay.
And then he also not only did he take 20, which like it hurts my pockets a
So
little
I've
bit.
taken technically 30, but
And then you consider the handout that he
yeah,
gave me because
I could have taken 50. I could have taken another 20 because I beat him another best 2 out of 3.
And then he
But I
basically-
decided not to because I didn't want to take $40 from him in the first day of vacation. Like, that's kind of scummy. So I decided to let him keep the other 20 because, you know, I'm a good guy like that.
So basically,
Gave him a handout.
if you look at my debt right now, but it's not horrible, but it's not good. I didn't really lose 10. I kind of gave.
If you think
owed-
about it in
yeah.
a way, you did not lose 10. You just paid 10 towards the ad.
Towards the ad, and then I feel like I have to offer you the don't give me 20, just keep your 20, because like that just feel like it wouldn't be right for me just to be like, oh, you didn't make me give you 20 for the second time you won, and me just not even offer you.
The waves
keep
are
your
really
money.
ripping through right now.
But so in
Really
my
am.
in my mind, I'm really down 40 because he won 20 and he did not take the other 20 from me. So I need to offer him that back so then I can just be down 20.
Yes.
So I need to win. So guys, please sponsor me.
You did. Please sponsor us. But anyways, shark fishing. Actually, let's do crumble cookie right now.
Yeah, shark
We got a
fishing
crumble
is
cookie
really-
video, crumble cookie review. We went a little bit over crumble cookie in our last episode, our
Yeah.
indoor episode here.
It just didn't have
But
any
now we actually
footage.
got crumble cookie again. Courtesy, shout out Mike Raposa for
Driving 30 minutes.
getting us some crumble cookie. We have a video to show you guys right now. So if you want to pull that up now.
All right, ready? I'm switching over to HDMI 1, so we'll see you in about 2 minutes, and I'm pretty
You
sure
got the
19
audio
seconds.
pulled up to us? HDMI audio?
Hold on. I gotta. Hold on. Ready? 3. I'm switching over, and I'm going to HDMI right now.
So we got the new crumble cookie Oreo. What's the one called? What's the Oreo?
I think it's like cookies and cream, but it's Oreo.
All right, ready?
Pretty good.
It's like it's soft.
It's like a brownie.
Yeah. Very good. I give this one a 7 flat. This one's pretty good.
I have to give this one a solid 7.3.
No, it's only 7 flat. This one is the what was this? The Malo cupcake.
Yeah.
Malo cupcake. I feel like this one's gonna be worse than the Oreo one.
No shot. This one has like more of a chocolatey, like brownie batter.
Not a big fan of. I'm gonna give this one a 6.8.
I'm gonna give this a 7.2. Alright, this one is very
Watermelon
good.
with a
It tastes just
watermelon
like a
Sour
Sour Patch watermelon.
Oh my god,
This cookie, 7,
Have you tried it?
6.
Yeah,
That's
it does.
different.
It's just not sour. It's like
7.8
This is the graham cracker one.
with a Teddy Graham Teddy.
That's alright. I give it.
I don't like it.
The icing on it is good.
I give it like a 6.1.
I like this one.
No.
It's like butt.
I'm gonna give it a 7 flat.
They
I
are.
believe. But the orange cream chicken one better.
Yeah. I like this.
Oh good.
Chase already ate his. This is just a regular chocolate chip.
This is good.
I'm sticking to my score.
Very
It's
soft.
just
6
sticky.
flat.
It's just sticky.
Very sticky. I'm gonna have to give it a 6. 6, 7.
So in conclusion, which is the best?
What? Dude, it's a regular chocolate chip cookie. It's only 6 flat.
The watermelon one's the best one.
So as you can see,
All right, I don't know why the
I didn't have the it was muted at first on the
yeah, it was muted at first, but I don't know why the video is so small, but you guys can see it, so it doesn't really matter. But that's our review of Crumble Cookie. So overall, our best score that we gave it, well, the best I gave was like a 7.7, I think.
I
The watermelon one, something like that. But it was definitely that. It was pretty good. Like the
Yeah.
watermelon was probably my favorite. It was my favorite. But the Oreo one was also really good.
I was a fan of the Malo cupcake one. Jake, I don't think you liked it as much as I did.
Can they hear you through the audio? There you go. All right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And then
Crumble Cookie overall, Chase I feel like Chase was a little harsh on them on his private story.
I'm a little strict on my scores. I think Jake is also he's strict on his scores as well, but he is more lenient with giving a higher.
Yeah, because I'm trying to be more realistic. Like, how much better could the cookie actually be?
Dude, like, has your mom made cookies?
Yeah. I know hers are better. Than,
Exactly.
Like, I would recommend my mom's cookies, like the really soft ones, over that one, because like I like the soft cookies, the chocolate chip ones, but those ones were soft, but they're like really like mushy and really
Yeah.
sticky. So I
So,
would
like-
I'd give my mom's cookies higher rating than that. But
If your mom's cookies are better than those cookies, and those cookies are like not a fast food, but like a
well
chain.
known, their
a chain of
marketing.
food,
I'll say this. I
Their
said this.
marketing's great.
Yeah, I said
That
this.
does
We
not
said this
make
on
their
the
cookies
last
any
one.
better.
We'll say this on the last one. Say it again. The marketing on Crumble Cookie is really good. The watermelon one, surprisingly, I don't know if this is really surprising or not, but it was really good. It sounds like it'd be terrible, a
Yeah,
watermelon
correct.
cookie, but it's like a watermelon Sour Patch.
Yeah.
So like that's what it tastes like. It was really good though.
But then
Definitely recommend that.
about the cookies again, like I gotta say, if the cookie, like I'd give my mom's cookies like high 8s, maybe like an 8.7, 8.8. So if they're not beating my mom's cookies, then they're lower than that. Like I can't be giving them any like top 7s, because then you're like kind of almost getting to like your mom's cookie level.
Yeah. By the way, this chair's kind of hurt my back now. It's kind of starting to hurt my back. I don't really
That's
care
where
that.
I'm coming from, at least.
By the way, Chase, talk about your back, dude. You hurt your back.
Dude, so before the car ride here, let me just tell you, the truck is amazing. Love the truck. My mom's got a truck, right? Dude, it's so cool, you know, riding on the like mad high above the ground, and like I got out the bridge and I was able to ride the truck. It was just a good experience, right? But then when you're in the back and the seats don't go like recline at all, your back's gonna hurt or start hurting after like 2 to 2.5 hours. What?
No, I'm just saying, like, you switch the camera angles back and forth.
Oh, I thought you said this one was shaky and it's
No,
still-
no, but I mean, I think it's good to, you know, switch the angle sometimes.
I get it. But for the most part, my back wasn't hurting as much then. But then once I started like leaning to the side to sleep, that's when my back started to hurt. So I got to the house, and my back like left middle of the back was starting to hurt. So I go out yesterday. If you don't know, I have a skim board. It's been shown on multiple podcasts.
Yeah, we have a picture of it as our clickbait, or not clickbait, thumbnail from our last video. He's just like in the background, kind of like surfing a wave that we got,
Yeah.
like a stock image.
I'm pretty sure there's video on it, and we didn't go in the ocean today.
We'll end up putting a banger thumbnail for this too later on.
Yeah, but we didn't go in the ocean today, so I didn't really have the opportunity to skimboard, and I also wasn't really feeling it with my back. But yesterday, I went out there, and I went to go skimboard, and I the first few runs, I was kind of taking it easy because of my back, so I was just kind of placing it down and like going a few feet. But then the one I was like, all right, bet I'm gonna like run. I'm gonna run and try to get out to the wave. So I run out, and my board does a whole 360, and I kind of did like a hip twist while on the board, and I just felt something pull in the back left of my back, and I was like, yep, I'm done. I literally had to like hold my back while I like had my skim board and was walking up to the fence here, which is like, I'd say it's like what, 100 feet, not even, to the ocean over there, where we were.
It's a lot more than 100 feet.
Maybe like 150. It's literally like,
I'd give it a solid 350.
to get out there though. It's like, if it's not hot sand, it's literally less than
It's probably 350 to 400 feet.
If you're walking, it's less than 100 steps to the shore.
Yeah.
If you're running, bro, you can do that in
Bro,
25.
the sand gets so hot. It's crazy. You like can't make it all the way. You have to like stand on a board and take a break if you're not wearing
Yeah.
flip flops or something. Like it'll literally burn your feet. Really sandy. Like the beach is really sandy. It's not rocky at all.
No.
Really sandy beach. Overall though, I mean, this is pretty good spot. Like, you know, you walk out, you're right on the beach. We've been going for a while here.
Yeah, I think that's basically to sum it up. But
We're gonna read our TikTok comments.
I
Or
don't
do you
know.
think that
So-
we've?
Sophia came out and was saying that we got to go to dinner or something. So
Yeah,
I
and we've
think we
already been
might-
going for 117. Sand just sucks. Yeah, I'm not a big beach guy. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a huge beach guy. Like I don't really like this sand.
Sand
I
is
don't
like coarse
I
and
don't like the
rough.
sand. It's so coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere. But like that's
Wars
basically
reference.
sums it up. It gets everywhere. It gets all in my shorts. I'm not a big sand guy. I'm not a big beach guy.
Imagine being
sometimes it's a
Sandman.
vibe just going out there and just sitting there, like your feet in the water, like just looking out. Like sometimes that's like feels good and you know good vibes and all. But
Yeah.
I was never a big beach guy. I like this a lot better because you can just go on the beach and come right back in and just wash your feet off and like shower. Like this is a lot better. Like this is one of the things I can tolerate. And like I can't be out on the beach for like 5 hours straight like some people. Cause I don't like the tan in the sun. I don't like that feeling of being all like fried, like deep fried.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, pools are better.
Pool better, yes. That's one of the big things I like about this because we got the pool right down here. So, huge benefit.
Yeah.
We're one of the only people with a pool too. That's like along this
Like
line
right
of,
on the strip.
houses that people like rent out for the week and stuff. But shout out Sandbridge Realty.
Are we really shouting them out? Because like we had a
Yeah,
swarm
that's
of,
we're not gonna shout them out because when we got here, there's like mosquitoes and stuff all over the walls.
Yeah.
Like not inside of it. That'd be
And
pretty
then
bad. Like,
downstairs,
outside, 'cause-
like for the steps, bro, mosquitoes literally were the steps. Like
Yeah.
they have to be power washed. Like I would literally violate this sliding door behind the camera right now, but like we're not like that. but there was literally mosquito, what is that, guts, all in the bottom of that sliding door.
Yeah, because it didn't get pressure washed before we came here. But
dude,
Chase went shark fishing one night.
I mean, we went out to shark fish. We didn't catch anything. The only thing I caught was
I was knocked.
my
I was
cousin's
watching
line.
I was watching like a Steve Will Do It YouTube video or something.
Yeah. And then I got bit up. Like, my legs are just absolutely eaten up by bugs, and mosquitoes. Beaches are only good for the view, in my opinion. Definitely. That's why we're out here.
Yeah.
I know.
That is true, Luca. Luke, you have been going along for a damn while. Yes, we have been going for a while. We're gonna start wrapping it up. A couple minutes. Chase went shark fishing. I was knocked. Chase got back at like 3 a.m. in here. I was sleeping. That was the only night. That was the only morning where I got up before Chase.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've been knocked. But overall, we've been having a good time out here. I'm really glad that the podcast ended up working out here and inside. Honestly, the inside one was a lot harder to set up because we had the TV and all that stuff. But
yeah.
you know, it's been good being out here. I'm really glad we got this done. I'm glad that the shade wasn't terrible and like our faces were completely gone.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got the good beach view here. We don't have the normal camera on us for the big one. We have the one that's normally on the side because you can focus with that one more. But I'm glad we got to do this. Thank you guys for watching. We went over some pretty cool things like the Spider-Man trailer. We'll go over some of our TikTok comments probably our next episode because, you know, this one's already been going for a while and we got to go.
Yeah, and Luca, we'll make that. We'll do a house tour before we leave here.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, we'll make a house tour if we remember. But merch will be coming soon, hopefully. Website. Anyways, Crumble Cookie review, got that. What If episode, got that. So thanks for watching. Make sure to go follow us on TikTok and Instagram at France Podcast. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. Chase, got anything else?
Just make sure to favorite and download our podcast on Anchor, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. So.
For sure. And thank you for watching. See you next time.
1 second, don't do anything yet.
Don't do anything yet? We can't go yet?
And we are good.
All right, see ya.